Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something absolutely insane. I let AI control my entire life for a whole week. That's right, 7 full days. We're talking wake-up times, meals, clothes, everything. And let me tell you, things got wild. We've got AI picking out crazy outfits, making me eat some questionable food, and even controlling how I talk. You do not want to miss this. So buckle up, smash that like button, and let's dive into the chaos. Alright guys, day 1 of the AI takeover, 5 a.m, ChatGPT, my new alarm clock, decides it's time to rise and shine. I'm not usually up before noon, but hey, AI's in charge. Next up, breakfast. Notion AI, my personal chef, apparently suggests a kale smoothie. Kale? Seriously? I mean, I like to eat healthy, but this is just cruel. And the craziness doesn't stop there. For my outfit, mid-journey, my AI stylist picks out a neon green tracksuit. A neon green tracksuit. I look like I escaped from a 1980s workout video. This is just the beginning, guys. Google Calendar, now my robotic overlord, has me doing yoga at 6 a.m. Yoga! I can barely touch my toes. And if that wasn't enough, Spotify AI DJ decided that today's soundtrack would be classical music. All day long. And the cherry on top, 11 Labs, the voice-altering AI, has me talking like a Shakespearean character. Hark, good sir, dost thou even lift? I'm pretty sure I sounded more like a confused robot than Shakespeare, but hey, at least I tried. Oh, and I almost forgot. ChatGPT dared me to take a cold shower. In the words of every sane person ever, brrr! Day 2 of the AI takeover and the madness continues. 5 a.m, same as yesterday. I guess AI believes in consistency even if it's consistently torturing me with early mornings. Breakfast was a pleasant surprise though. AI-generated recipe for avocado toast. I have to admit, it was pretty good. But then came the outfit. DALL-E, my AI stylist, clearly has a sense of humor because it chose a full-on pirate costume. Like eye patch, bandana, the whole shebang. I walked around looking like I was ready to plunder some treasure, or at least steal some free Wi-Fi. Notion AI, my personal assistant, decided that today was the day for a deep clean of my entire apartment. Honestly, not the worst idea, my place could use a little TLC. YouTube decided to be merciful and suggested a day of watching cat videos. Now that's what I call entertainment. On the conversation front, ChatGPT had other plans. It decided I'd be speaking in rhymes all day long. Let me tell you, coming up with rhymes on the spot is harder than it looks, especially when you're trying to have a normal conversation. And for the personal touch, AI decided to make me call my grandma. I know, right? It actually wasn't a bad thing. We had a good chat, and she was pretty entertained by my AI-controlled adventures. Day 3, and you guessed it, 5 a.m. wake-up call. Is AI trying to turn me into a morning person? Because it's not working. For breakfast, my AI chef whipped up a tofu scramble. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't exactly pancakes either. At this point, I'm starting to miss real food. But then came the outfit, and let me tell you, mid-journey redeemed itself. It picked out a superhero outfit. I mean, it wasn't exactly Superman, but it was close enough. I felt pretty epic, even if I was just going to the grocery store. Speaking of epic, Google Calendar decided that today was gym day. I'm not gonna lie, I was dreading it. But hey, gotta keep up with the AI's insane schedule, right? At least Spotify AI DJ had some good taste today, blasting 80s rock anthems while I worked out. 11 Labs, the voice-altering AI, decided I needed a break from Shakespearean English and transformed my voice into a monotonous robot. So for the entire day, I sounded like I was narrating a documentary about robots taking over the world. Ironic, right? And to top it off, ChatGPT challenged me to meditate for an hour. An hour! I can barely sit still for 5 minutes. But surprisingly, it was actually kind of relaxing. Who knew? Chapter 4, Day 4, and yep, you guessed it, 5 a.m. wake-up call. I'm starting to think this whole early bird thing is a conspiracy. Breakfast was a pleasant surprise though. A delicious smoothie bowl courtesy of my AI chef. I'm not complaining. Now about that outfit. DALL-E, you got some explaining to do. A clown costume? Seriously? I spent the entire day looking like I belonged at a 5-year-old's birthday party. I'm not sure what DALL-E was thinking, but I'm starting to suspect it's trying to sabotage my social life. Notion AI must have sensed my pain because it decided to plan a relaxing day of reading. I curled up on the couch with a good book and actually enjoyed the peace and quiet. YouTube, my trusty entertainment guide, suggested a bunch of DIY videos. I'm talking everything from building a bookshelf to making homemade candles. I actually got really into it and ended up spending hours watching woodworking tutorials. ChatGPT decided to have a little fun with my speech and made me speak in puns all day long. Let's just say it was a very punny day. And for the final challenge, AI told me to write a poem. Now, I'm no Shakespeare, but I managed to string together a few rhyming words about the absurdity of letting AI control my life. Day 5, and surprise, surprise, it's 5 a.m. I'm starting to feel like a broken record here. You know what they say though, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. I'm practically a morning person now. Okay, maybe not, but a guy can dream. Breakfast was a stack of fluffy pancakes courtesy of my AI chef, finally some decent food. And for the outfit of the day, Midjourney decided to go with a ninja outfit. I have to admit it was pretty cool sneaking around my apartment in all black, pretending to be a stealthy warrior. Google Calendar decided it was time to expand my culinary horizons and scheduled a cooking class. I learned how to make sushi, which was way harder than it looks, but also super fun. Spotify AI DJ was on point as always, setting the mood with some smooth jazz. 11 Labs, my AI voice coach, had other plans for my voice though. It transformed me into a news anchor for the day. This just in, AI is taking over the world. More on that after the break. And for my final challenge, ChatGPT decided to push me out of my comfort zone and challenge me to learn a new skill. I ended up spending the evening learning how to juggle. Let's just say, it's a work in progress. Day 6, and you know the drill, 5 a.m. wake-up call. At this point, I'm convinced AI is trying to train me for a secret mission that involves waking up before the sun. For breakfast, my AI chef prepared a quinoa salad. It was healthy and all, but I'm starting to crave a good burger. And then came the outfit. DAL-E, my AI stylist, clearly has a flair for the dramatic because it chose a wizard costume. I'm talking long robes, pointy hat, the whole 9 yards. I spent the day looking like I was about to perform a magic show or maybe just conjure up some pizza. Notion AI, my personal life coach, decided that today was the day to give back to the community and scheduled a day of volunteering at a local soup kitchen. It was a humbling experience and it felt good to help out. YouTube, my source of endless entertainment, took a weird turn and suggested a bunch of conspiracy theory videos. I spent an hour going down a rabbit hole of alien encounters and government cover-ups. Let's just say I was a little freaked out. ChatGPT decided to test my brain power and made me speak in riddles all day long. It was fun for a while, but after a few hours I was starting to feel like I was stuck in a logic puzzle. And for the final challenge, AI decided to play matchmaker and booked me a Zoom date. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little awkward at first, but we ended up having a good time. Day 7, the final day of the AI takeover, and yes, you guessed it, 5 a.m. wake-up call. But honestly, I'm kinda gonna miss it. Almost. For my final AI-generated breakfast, I had a refreshing smoothie. It was the perfect way to start my last day of being ruled by algorithms, and for my final outfit, Midjourney brought back the superhero costume. I guess it wanted to send me off in style. Google Calendar, my digital taskmaster, decided to give me a break and scheduled a day of relaxation. I spent the day chilling at home watching movies and catching up with friends. Spotify AI DJ played all my favorite pop hits, and I have to admit I had a little dance party in my living room. 11 Labs decided to end my voice-altering journey with a bang and transform my voice into a deep, philosophical tone. I sounded like I should be giving a TED Talk or something. And for the final challenge, ChatGPT asked me to reflect on the past week. It was a wild ride, full of ups and downs, but I learned a lot about AI and about myself. So that was my week, controlled by AI. It was weird, it was fun, it was sometimes annoying, and it was definitely an experience I'll never forget. I mean, who else can say they've been styled by AI, spoken like Shakespeare, and learned how to juggle all in one week? I definitely stepped outside my comfort zone, tried new things, and even learned a thing or two about myself along the way. AI can be a powerful tool, and it's already changing our lives in so many ways. Would I recommend letting AI control your life for a week? Maybe, just maybe, but proceed with caution. It's been an absolute blast sharing this crazy adventure with you guys. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any of the epic challenges we have planned for the future. Until next time, stay awesome.